If I asked you what the biggest challenge facing humanity is today, what would you go for? Now I'm guessing and I'm hoping that climate change will be right up there at the top of your list, because the planet Earth is warming. Since 1906, the average global surface temperature has risen between 0.6 and 0.9 degrees C. And although that doesn't sound like much, the effects could be potentially catastrophic. We've already seen the effects of climate change. Climate-related disasters like hurricanes, floods have tripled since 1980. Warmer oceans means a rise in sea level and terrible coral bleaching. And also many species are being forced to move to cooler climates or simply starve to death. Climate change is man-made. We're burning fossil fuels and that produces carbon dioxide. That's just science. And then that carbon dioxide, CO2, along with other greenhouse gases, traps a lot of the energy that would be escaping to space. That causes an enhanced greenhouse effect and warms up the planet.
Now, it strikes me that school students are, in the main, concerned about their environment.
The Institute for Research in Schools, IRIS, is launching a brand new project called MELT to help school students play an active role in protecting the future that they'll be living in.
The MELT project is an amazing new project from IRIS which allows young people to genuinely make a contribution to the debate on climate change. It's in two parts. First part is looking at the carbon footprint of their school, their community, their family, their journey to school, their lives. And the carbon calculator which we've built allows them to input in loads of different figures and be completely shocked when I did it about your actual carbon footprint and what carbon you generate every day. They can find out what their carbon footprint is in their school, they can start mechanisms to reduce that. There's loads of different ways of actually tackling their environment, looking at their carbon footprint and trying to reduce it. And then the challenge, trying to actually extract carbon from the atmosphere. And that's very much part of Robert Swan's mission. He's a polar explorer who went to the South Pole purely on renewable energy. And we said we'd work with him to try and complete his Climate Force Challenge, which is to remove 326 million tonnes of carbon dioxide by 2025. And then the second part of the MELT project is looking at Earth observation data from satellites at the poles.
Hi, my name is Dr. Anna Hogg and I'm a research fellow at the University of Leeds in the Centre for Polar Observation and Modelling. And I'm a glaciologist. The polar regions are really interesting to study because they're changing so much. We've seen from satellite altimetry observations that there are areas of Antarctica that are thinning at a rate of 9 metres per year. So this is the height of a 3-storey building in ice being lost from an individual ice stream every single year, and this is a lot of ice going into the oceans. So what the students will actually be doing is taking Sentinel-1 images, which is satellite data, and they'll be getting that from the Centre for Polar Observation and Modelling Ice Velocity portal. So we've processed these images a little bit and we've put them into an image format that's a geographically referenced image. And this means you can take the picture, load it up into your geographic information software and measure useful parameters on these different ice streams and how they change over time. If we're able to tie down when thinning started, when icebergs start carving off, or when a speed up occurred, it then enables us to start matching up those observations with other environmental variables that start to enable us to look at a process-based understanding of how real change is occurring today.
It's going to take understanding and a lot of elbow grease to slow down and ideally stop global warming. IRIS and MELT is a part of that. It's brilliant. It empowers young people to take action, to get involved in protecting the future, their future. Just go to the IRIS website, head to the MELT page, sign up, and let's conquer climate change together.